Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're doing more E8S shenanigans today, with a little bit of a different party to this time, but hopefully we can get some practice in. We got some of the crew with us today. We got the party with us today, at least. We got Chi, we got Gillet again. Thank you, Gillet. We got Ravi, we got Red, T-Ren, Trish, and new coming to the stream is Zenich. So thank you all for coming, and appreciate anyone in the audience watching with us, but we're gonna try and get some progress done. See how fast Zenich can learn.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. And we got Gillet over there with a rotating Cerberus, stomping all over my T-set. I appreciate the Cerberus so much. I believe that Trish is dead on a piano while she scarfs food.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Leave me by the piano.
She'd rather be on the piano than the cold ice floor.
Someone's got to do it.
I believe. Are we ready? Is Ravi good?
Ravy, but yes.
Ravi, I'm sorry. I've always called you that. I've never been corrected.
That's okay. No, I had this dilemma recently because I was like, everyone has just always called me that for a long time, and I don't like to correct people, but it just, especially like now since I'm on Twitch more and I'm hearing like the name pronounced like out loud more, I was like, I should probably just make that correction.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of just, everyone is like, oh, okay, well I heard someone else say it this way, so that must be how it's pronounced.
I always thought it was Ravi because that just, in my opinion, I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't sound like gravy. But yeah. It shall be
gravy.
It shall be Ravy.
It's abbreviated from my username used to be Raven.
Oh, okay.
Like Raven Nevermore, and then like it went through a lot of evolutions, and then came to Ravy Nevermore.
Awesome, awesome. I got it now.
Yeah,
that
a similar
Edgar Allan
issue
Poe,
with
I got it.
Yeah.
People. They say my name one of two ways, either with CH at the end or just like a hard C.
Which one is it for you?
I've never bothered to say it out loud myself. Yeah. Hard C is usually where I go, but
versus Zenik.
That's right.
Zenik is right, or Zenich?
Zenik usually, but I'm not bothering enough either way.
That's the same where I learned how to pronounce his name from one of his friends that I met him through, so I always figured it was that one, because again, never got corrected, so.
Yeah. I just find it interesting which one people go through. Anyway.
So we got Not Out in the chat. Hello, Not Out. He says your endgame name is strange.
Yeah, that's my buddy. I offered him to take a look at what's in the endgame
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank you for coming, friend of Zenich. I guess everyone make sure you're repaired. Make sure you have your food. So we are gonna go suffer.
Oh my god.
That's the reason why I had to refresh my FC buffs just now. I was just like, oh, it's about to run out. Maybe I should go do that.
Should do it now, because if it runs out in the dungeon, it shouldn't matter. I don't think.
I totally forgot about repairing.
Plus, it was a good time for me to put up proper care, so that I won't have to worry as much about durability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an Omnicrafter in this character, and I've gotten burned before by, like, when you're an Omnicrafter, you look at your gear and you're like, it's not at 10% yet, so, like, it's fine, and I can run anything I want. But then, like, when you're on alt that doesn't have that capability of repairing in the dungeon, it's like, oh, that's right, I need to actually repair my gear.
Ironically, my Crystal Graha can actually repair any gear, but my Primal Graha is suffering, like, no crafters at all.
Exciting.
And yes, repairing before the dungeon over repairs it to like almost 200%, so. Okay,
200%.
It goes up to, I just repaired my gear and currently it's showing me that its condition is 190%.
What? I've never gotten more than 100.
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the stats of my of my crafters doing it. Like some of these are 103, some of them are 184. But like my ring right now is like 190.
I'm gonna have to look into that on my main. Never heard of that.
Oh, okay. It just increases it by 100%, I guess. That doesn't make any sense. My gear certainly wasn't at 3% a second ago.
Interesting. Okay, I've never done that. I've always just like repaired my gear and that's it. Rather than like trying to do it twice.
Apologies, give me one quick moment here.
We have 2 red mages.
We do. Do we care?
More fancy backflips.
Be fine.
I just prefer everyone to play what is comfortable for them.
Yeah. I'm sure like we won't have trouble
No.
meeting the DPS
We just gotta
check.
decide which one is going to be fake melee, which one is going to be on what side, that's all.
True. Which I'll be the fake melee. Because I was used to that. Because when I progged this before, I was a dragoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Let's go. The question is, have you studied this fight at all?
I've read.
You've read. Okay. Whatever.
I really was. I'm really good at following other people, so.
These savages, following is good in some places. In some places, you need to do what your job says. So.
That's true. I've read up on the mirrors and mini phase 1.
Because last week we got to ad phase. Why can I not remember which one is Refulgence?
Time to forget everything.
I'm ready to die again.
I'm always ready to die.
Woo!
I remember all the suffering Trish used to tell me about this fight when it was current.
When it was current? Oh yeah.
I remember all the stories of her falling on the ice floor.
There was actually a time where I accidentally repel shot to my death in this fight.
Oh.
And I had to remove it off my hotbar since.
Didn't someone clip that? Oh, too bad.
D.
Not sure.
Oh no.
Oh no, what
One
happened?
of my
no,
first
T.
times in Ramu. It was like one of my very first raids, and we were like progging pretty good. I don't think we were quite at the point of clearing, but like I was a brand new 80, brand new Dragoon, brand new Raider, and was just finally getting the mechanic down where like you have to go underneath Ramu and then like hit your knockback resist. But I went underneath Ramu and then hit my evasive jump or whatever it's called, like the backflip that Dragoons do off the like I did the opposite of not getting knocked back. I knocked myself off the ledge.
I've done that
And
many
I was
times.
so embarrassed that I just like removed it from my hotbar.
Evasive jump is good when you know you're standing in the proper place and you know the exact timing of it.
Have the front.
I have to backflip off at least once. It's tradition anymore.
You are not a true
I love
Dragoon
playing Red Mage now. Yeah, so I get to experience that all over again. Except now it's like mandatory. I can't just take it off my hotbar and never use it again because it's an ability in my rotation.
There he is.
I'm looking forward to my first Red Mage backflip off a ledge. It'll be like a rite of passage.
It really is.
Chrysanthus. Okay, melee's in front, DPS in back. Or melee's front, ranged in back. What? Trisha's main tanky.
I mean, that's what I did last time. May as well roll with it.
and Zenitsu are on group 2 as well.
Excellent.
Where are my marks? She's healer 2. Healer is healer 1. And... ta-da!
It's time to see how this goes. Alright, I have to readjust the effect. Actually, nah. 15 seconds should do it. So I don't have an astrologer in here, so...
Whoops.
Did you jump off already?
No. I did my opener thing too early / too late and just I messed it all up. My brain went empty. Forward.
Close enough.
Just go by your light parties, which if it's 4 or 3. Stay on the mark percentage.
It's off.
Oh, I read that wrong.
Binder. And I forgot to move like a dumb. It's fine. Totally fine.
Everything's fine.
Which one are we getting?
Look away.
3, 2, 1. I have that timing down way too well.
In.
Or Narnia. Time to make a bow tie. It's a box 1 and 4 switch, it's an hourglass 1 and 3 switch. And it's a bow tie, yeah.
Hey. Convenient.
We're doing Sharingan. Zenith, you need to be guiding that orb. Not running into the orb, guarding it. You're not going to be in the tower with me. So, do you know how to do the Sharingan light rampant?
Yeah, see that Sharingan messed me up. I had no idea what that meant.
So, I might need Gwen's help for the fairy. If you get the orbs like you did, say your orb comes in from C, you're gonna be standing on that diamond shape that's near the center, on the other side of A, right where she's got Eos. Once
physically on the ground, got it.
Yeah. And they're gonna be coming in towards the center. There's gonna be an orb coming in from behind, so it's gonna get a little spooky. When the cones go off, because you're standing there because you're going to be baiting a cone. If any of the people with the chains get it, then it's wrong. Once that goes off, you're going to be rotating clockwise, so you're going to go towards B.
Okay.
And just kind of slowly drag it out. And then the orb people will go to the next towers. And they're going to be close to they're going to get the next cones. But once your orb gets small, you're going to run into it. Just make sure it's not going to hit the other team, because it's got a little bit of an AoE to it.
Yeah.
And then if you get 3 stacks of light, you go into the middle for the last tower. If you have 4, you stay out.
Okay.
If you do have the chains, the yellow chains, you're gonna be standing with me on 3 just in case one of us gets the chains. If it is shaped like a hourglass, from our perspective now, you need to switch with whoever is the tank on 1 to make it a bow tie. If we don't make that bow tie, then the tether will break and we die.
Okay. Got it.
And then you'll rotate into your tower after that. And then once the cones goes off, and then look at your debuff. Let's try it again.
Okay.
East.
Forward.
If you get the spread marker, just stay on 3. If you don't, you're gonna go towards the middle. East and west.
East.
Now get on the diamond where Chi and Gwen are. Stand on the marker when you get knocked back. And then come in center. Yay, no one died.
Yay.
Go away.
In.
What is this? Someone straighten out.
This. There
we go. Zenith, you had an orb.
Oh. Maybe I'm just blind.
If you have a white tether, you have an orb. If you have a yellow tether, you're a chain and you need to be in the tower. Not 2 of us are not going to be in the corners at any time.
Okay.
So
Yeah, see.
Maybe I really
I
just
couldn't
didn't
see
see it.
the chain on me, so I thought I might have had a tether, so I like moved a bit, and then everything.
I believe, yeah, if you can see first who has the chain, the yellow chain. If you don't have the yellow chain, then you have an orb. I believe
Okay.
when the
I think
chain
the
attaches
debuffs are
to you,
different too.
yeah, when the chain attaches to you, you get 2 debuffs, I think.
And maybe I'm just not used to seeing it, so I'll just have to...
The pictures I think are different too for the debuffs. The chain actually has a chain, and the tether has like a yellow, whitish kind of gradient.
Yeah.
You're right. And I saw the debuff, and I should have just trusted that. I'm rusty.
Okay. At least we're
But yeah, the
consistently
debuff is
getting
more
to light
reliable
rampant.
power.
West.
Or backwards.
What? Okay, whatever.
Shall free.
East and west.
The light shall usher peace.
Away. Out. Oh, I still got clipped.
We have time if we make it that far.
Appraisal.
It is possible for 2 DPS in the same spot to get chain. Nope, stay there, Gwen. No, red. No.
I'm sorry, I thought you needed to change. It looked
was,
off from my end.
Yeah, it was an hourglass, so me and Trish had to change.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I always get the orbs. I get confused when it's
Right.
not me.
Light rampant sucks.
West. To 4.
What's that?
Shall free.
Red. Oh, she DC'd.
Uh-oh. East and west.
Oh, she came back. Dang.
Oh, and I was in the right spot for that.
Yeah. But you moved at the perfect time. Apparently, I keep baiting. It's okay.
I moved too soon.
Yep.
Sorry. I haven't been in that role for a while.
Ooh, Red needs to get up fast. Or Trish can invulnerate it.
Oh, may as well have to at this point. Just in case. Cause those auto attacks hurt! Oh god!
Yep, she's living dead.
The light shall usher.
Look away.
I'm looking away when I rush. Oh, good.
Out. Man! Still a little too close. Oh well. Using reprisal.
It's box 1 and 4. Orbs rotate. moving out.
I'm lonely here.
Ow.
I died.
How's it going, T?
Just making it.
Bye.
And it's solo.
You got this.
You got this, T.
This happens every time. Yes, 2 per tower. So if you have the chains,
Go to a
after
mirror.
after the chains go off, you need to rotate into the tower.
Behind the orb, too.
Yeah, behind the orb.
So, like, the orb should pass you by then. So, like, the orb is going into the center. You move behind the orb. And then, like, when you do the first tower, you want to, kind of stay, like, inside, like, as close towards her as you can be, while still being, like, in the tower. And then for the second one, you want to be at, like, max melee distance. Because it has something to do with, like, she targets whoever's closer.
Yeah, the cones, the conal AoEs attack whoever is closest. That's why.
I mean, I can see from the other side, but
Never really did any sightseeing here. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, I never noticed you can see the other platform. I'm not usually looking around. Rude, is that a call out? Should I read that?
does anything need clarification? So I'll be good.
Yes.
I think we're all good. We
You good?
just need to
Yeah.
do better.
Okay. I mean, we almost had it.
It was. So I was the one that was tied to everyone else, and that was rotate clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the tower that's closest to you.
Yep.
And then when you get in that tower, it's split into a left and a right side, or the cones, because they can't overlap. You want to stand close to her, but not so close to her that you're hugging somebody and gonna kill them.
Yeah.
And then of course the orbs are kind of coming too, so if you got a tether coming towards you, it's kind of each. You don't want to go too far, it'll break.
Celeste.
Like that.
Ah, I'm still a little too close. Oh well. I'll figure out melee uptime eventually.
Greedy. Putting your life in the hands of God.
East and
Oh,
west.
somebody gotta come to port. Wait until the big guys. No.
Oh god.
Whoa! I'm alive. I'm okay.
Actually, we should still be okay. We should still be okay.
Watch out. She is not
God,
the right way.
I was just like, suddenly. Look away. In. Unless you're like ranged, comfy
Which is
ranged.
everyone except for me. It's like literally everybody except for me can just stay out.
I realize I prefer still go in because I have to do my dances.
Oh, perfect. Yeah? Someone is over. Oh shit, box. Switch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, got it.
Oh, but I got a cleave.
Oh wait, tether. I'm being dumb. Okay. I almost did it again.
Where did my
I got 3, I got in.
What?
I'm an idiot.
You got an overlap.
Oh, I must have accidentally eaten it already. Okay.
T-Ren again.
Further and further with every step.
This one is going to be axe. So out. And then back in the center. And that is a real step.
That's a real stack, have fun.
Although, I mean, he was able to live it before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, privilege.
So, do we need to explain to you ad phase while he's struggling with ad phase?
Sure. I would love more info.
So, there are 4 different types of ads that spawn. It's different on each side.
Be restored to
Yeah.
the land.
The Aqueous, you need to kill all of them before they get to the center, or she gets buffs. If the meter reaches 100, then we die. If it is 0, then we get a buff for a minute on the second phase. The Aqueous moves slow, so you want to stun it, and the DPS usually focuses that one. The one with the tether, we're doing healers, range, tank, melee in order. The electric ethers, when you hurt them, they hurt you back, but they move a little faster. The earthen ethers, the tanks need to go and interrupt, or they will do stone skin and you can't kill them.
Okay, so the important thing to focus on is the aqueous one, or just whatever one shows up first?
The melee, or whoever has a stun on that side, is going to go and stun the aqueous.
Yeah,
The
okay.
tank is going to interrupt the earthen.
Yeah.
The electrics, you need to hit them kind of like sparingly, because the healers need to keep up with healing you between attacks.
Okay.
Ravi can actually one-shot the electrics with her dance.
Oh, that's fun.
Drunk like that. Oh yeah, who's on
Oh,
that
I
4
see.
marker with me? Is that Farina?
In that case, I needed to switch sides because both me and Zenich had it, and then it was a box when I switched, so me and Trish had to quickly switch.
No, for the what's it called? The thing before the snowflake.
The thing before the snowflake, I'm on 3 for that part. Whenever...
Well, whoever was on 4 with me, if that ever happens again, where we both get the round marker, I'll always be the one to adjust.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Ravi and Red on 4, and me and Zenich on 3. So if that happens again on my side, I'll be the one to switch.
I think he said he needed a minute.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, whoops.
Oh no.
He's kind of standing back there all by himself.
These are
Sure,
totally
it'll be
fine. Sorry, D.
Trying to rescue him. Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die.
Driving forward.
Go forward. Moving through A.
Got close enough. I'm just gonna roll with this.
Now free.
East and west.
Zenich go in the center. Stack with Chi and Gwen. Land on the marker. Don't move. Now move. You're going to trace it outside the ring. Don't come in the center. You're gonna kill us.
Behind her. Swap with moi. Thank you. Okay. In.
I turned and then I like auto attacked or something. I don't know.
Should have turned.
Consume you.
It's in appraisal.
You're right. So I don't know why it turned me back.
That's a box. Yeah, go switch.
Oh, someone is not on the tower!
Whoa. Couldn't see shit, yeah. It's too bright.
So bright.
Light rampant is
Can we
too
call
bright.
out who is switching too instead of like switch? Because I don't know if that was supposed to be me.
Like I saw.
Is it me?
It looked like it
looked
was
like
a
a
box.
box.
It was a box, and then I saw T-Ren moving. So he was gonna switch with 4.
Okay.
If it's a box, it's always 1 and 4 that switches. If it's an hourglass, it's always 1 and 3 that switches.
All
I
right. So
think
then that was
there's-
supposed to be me, but I didn't know.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, I don't think there was someone on 3.
Yeah, there was missing a person.
Yeah.
And I had orb, so I was like, I don't
The
think
only one that
I don't know
doesn't
if I
have to worry about anything ever is the healer on 2.
So instead of
keep
calling out
going.
like it's a box, can we say like it's a box 4 switch?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sorry about that. I'm just gonna call out the number that needs to switch with the tanks. The tank always switches.
Yeah, that'd be good.
it's east. Is it 1?
I'll free.
East and west. Under. Yeah.
The light shall usher its peace.
Go away. Out.
Oh no, I didn't take my jump. Rip.
Incoming.
Consume you.
Using the appraisal.
Green.
Eh.
No, 4. Sorry.
1 and 4 switch.
Tethers rotate into a tower.
Pop your.
3 is going.
Oh shit. Okay, I read that too soon.
Someone hit my orb. Suddenly I didn't have one.
Almost.
The other part of that mechanic is that if you get 5 stacks of light, you just die.
Yep.
I think you
Yeah.
explode and take other people with you.
You do explode.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like you finally broke the max amount of damage.
Game, please.
Fucking.
Okay, wait, so how many times does she do the light cone? I know it's like the
Twice.
first time
Twice.
when... Oh, just twice. Oh, okay.
The
Because
first
after...
time is the
when
orb
we were
people.
in the second tower, like the one where there's just two, and there's two people in each one, then, like, after that resolved, I was like, okay, I have 3 stacks, so I'm going in. But then
Right.
I think there was, like, another mechanic that had to happen,
So
and maybe I was one of the 4-stack people?
the order of it is people get chained, rotate, and then people get the orbs. Those people get in their spots. The cones go off on the orb people because they should be standing on their diamond. Then the towers collapse and the orb people rotate. At that point, the chain people need to go to the tower that is closest to them. It's making a little constricted bow tie. Those people need to be towards the center, towards the edge of the tower perimeter, so that they can bait the next cone. Once that cone goes off, then the people that have 3 can go into the final tower. At that same time, the orb people should be popping their orbs. Was that too confusing? Did I just confuse everyone?
No, I'm just trying to think, like, wait, is that different from how I learned it?
If you learn...
Here's what I have written down in my notes from when I progged this the first time. First step for the chain people is max melee tower. Then the second step is dodge behind orb, min melee tower. Then the next step is bait cone. I don't know if I meant for that to be while I'm in the tower. And then 3 stacks in. And that one's the same for, like, whether I have the chain or the orb.
The people with the chain will not be getting the cone first. That sounds like... I know the other strat, Ilya, I think the orb people grab the towers second. But
Yep.
for the way that we're doing it, the chain people get the first 2 towers.
Right. But in terms of who baits the cones...
Right, the
I'm not
first
sure.
bait of the cones goes to the orb people, the second bait goes to the tether people.
Okay, alright, that makes sense for why I wrote max melee tower and then min melee tower.
Because the people in the second tower need to be close to her, so that they can get
And there's only
the cone.
there's only 2 light cones, right?
Yes, there's one on
So
each
if
of the 4 people.
If I'm a chain person, and then after the second tower resolves, and I bait that cone, after that, if I have 3 stacks, am I good? Is that like,
Yes.
okay, I'm one of the 3 stacks people, I go in?
Yes.
Alright, so there isn't like another thing that happens after that.
No.
That would,
The-
it's, okay.
Once the cone goes off, the cone and the orbs go off, everyone has their final numbers.
Okay, alright. That's what I
'Cause-
wasn't sure of.
Yeah, what I did earlier is that I went into the tower early, and then got my cone, and then I went to 4 and I took the tower.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because I looked at that point and I was like, okay, cool, I have 3 stacks, I'm gonna go in, and then I thought another mechanic happened, and I was like, wait, maybe I was actually one of the 4 people. I just hadn't gotten, like, my 4th stack yet. You know? Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Alright. And that's for Lombok in the chat, and I'm happy. And to watch us struggle once again.
Fruit was in my chat, and I think he was talking some shit about red.
Talk shit
Was
about
about
everyone.
backflipping off an edge? Did that happen?
Well, I haven't jumped off an edge yet. Does someone want
Alright,
me to?
maybe not. No, I didn't notice that happen. I think he does want you to. It sounds like it.
Do that in
on.
Omega.
Driving forward. And me. I can't save. Son of dancer and I get hacked.
shall freeze.
South.
Too bad.
If you're the one that does not bait the spread marker, you're the one getting the chasers.
Free damage.
And it goes off 3 times.
The light shall usher in the
Look away. Out.
Finally saved my spine shatter dive for the right thing.
consume you.
Using Frizzle.
Okay, who's switching? Fourth.
One aboard top.
Zenith, you have a...
Woo!
You need to be... You need to rotate to B that time.
B, okay.
Yeah, you had the white tether.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew, I just thought, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
mixing up
So, yeah,
the things,
you,
right.
you need to be across from where your orb is starting. And
Got it.
then you rotate clockwise once the cones go off.
Okay. Next.
E. I'm not particularly staring at you just because you're the new person here.
No, I get it.
Called tasing.
He's also the most prominent on my screen, so...
I'll just turn into a lullaby in that case.
Your name will be the same size, so...
Uh-oh.
It's west.
Take that.
To 3. Or 4, yeah, 4, 4, 4. Nah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't know the difference between 3 and 4 today.
The other 3.
Royal 3.
That mechanic you don't need to as long as you turn your camera towards the green thing. And then it's just back or forward again. That's how I do it.
East and west.
Oh, I just realized that is actually a very bad idea for me. Or I just need top sprint to do that.
What? I remember I did use sprint a lot for mechanic in there when I was a dragon.
Since I'm purposely
I
going
think-
with the tanks and switching sides so I can get uptime.
Oh no, yeah, you should do it with
Melee.
tank. That's melee. But yeah, you need to sprint if you're the person's close.
Yeah, it's the initial,
And
the initial chaser that gets me.
Light consume you.
using Frizzle.
Bow tie.
Oh, hey, perfect.
Rotate. Orbs walk out. Take your orbs. 3s go in. There we go.
One more person. Oh, almost.
Oh,
What? The tower is missing one person.
what was it? Scythe or this axe? Go to the edge
It was
of the
Scythe
arena.
first, so it's gonna be Axe.
Go to the edge of the arena and then go right back in.
I don't remember these mechanics now.
Go in. Dead center.
Real.
It is real, so...
Oh!
Yeah, we need to discuss that.
I was also dead too.
I totally got this, guys.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
I didn't even write any notes on this. I just have for this axe / uptime scythe. And I think I was depending completely on my static raid callout.
Tank get the earthen. Melees or stunners will get the aqueous and stun it. First tether goes to the healers.
Yeah, Reeler's dead.
Second tether goes to the range.
Nope, I'm not killing this.
I'm dead because I hit electric. Okay, so in the case that it is in and stack like that, we're going to be splitting into the clock spots that we had, but the tanks and healers will rotate clockwise.
So in this case, I would be going.
Yeah.
So I just didn't make it back.
Run that
to
by me
the
again, I'm sorry.
In the case like that it is reflecting axes, and we need to go back in dead center, and it ends up being a stack, we're going to be going into our clock spots, and the tanks and healers will rotate clockwise to be with the DPS to their left.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I forgot about the clock spots. I kind of panicked, and I was like, 4 is my number, and...
Or actually, wait, considering T is main tank during that part, I should probably go to 4.
Yeah. So I'm also going to say if it is axe, since we're going to be dead center anyway, it's either going to be stack or spread. If it's spread, just go to your clock spots, and it should work fine. If it is out, I believe we can just fan out fine. If it's stack, the healers and the ranged are going to be off somewhere else anyway. The DPS on 1 would be...
It's me.
Yeah. So...
Lena.
It's... Yeah, Ravi. I guess just memorize who your DPS is and just go to them.
Yoink.
And as Fruit pointed out last time, there is a sound effect when it is fake. Even if you can't see the halo, if you hear like a whooshing sound effect, it's fake.
Oh, I hear nothing.
Because that one was
I
real.
hear Discord.
Oh. We'll call
I
it
hear my
out
air
anyway.
conditioner behind me.
All these double waves. Why is this a thing with darkness? I mean, I'm starting to get the hang of it, but still. Red mirrors east.
Guys, forward.
No, I didn't just run in for uptime.
That's not that. South. Here. That's all. One and three. There we go.
Oh, pop.
Nope.
There was a big orb headed towards my general direction, and I was like, uh-oh. I have to, like, try to, like, move away from that.
Yeah, they should all be heading center.
This is how I die.
This is how I die. Into big balls of the night.
When I'm baiting an orb, I try to stand, like, right at the point of, like, the 4-pointed star in the middle.
Yep, that's where it should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got to be on the opposite side of where your orb starts.
Right.
I can't wait to get into phase 2 and rushedly explain things so we don't have to start all over.
I don't know that's gonna happen for a while.
Yeah.
I have to rushedly explain the stacks and spreads first. As well as the ads phase, please rushedly explain that, because I don't really know what I'm doing there as a dancer.
The thing is that
Why are
the
we
ads
explaining
spawn
everything in
differently on
Russian?
right and left side. So it's just a general idea of what to do.
West.
Take back.
Forward.
Now free.
South.
Oh, ouch. Get away from that.
Oh, it's just love.
The light shall usher its
Away. In. Present. Oh, hey. Perfect.
That's the bow tie.
Ooh.
Crap, I hit someone's orb.
That's mine. Thank you. I'll take that.
Oh, well.
Pop the
Pop the
orb.
orbs. Don't run in quite yet.
3 go in.
Now, 3 go in. Ouch.
How's it going, T?
Yeah, I saw some people run in before the second cone go off.
Okay, so I believe it's gonna be axe, so we gotta be out.
I thought the second cone goes off when the second tower resolves.
I think it's
In.
either exactly this. I know that the tether goes away and then the cone.
Oh, okay.
And you also, and I know that all the orb people like pop their orb and then they're excited and they want to go in because they're all far out, but you gotta remember that you need to stay out until the cones go off or otherwise you're gonna get it.
tranquility must be restored to the
Alright, so I might have gone in too soon both of those
Nah, it's
times,
fine.
Oh my god. I figured it out.
Please share
My
with us.
debuffs were not showing. Period.
Oh, that might help.
Oh. Yeah,
Ah.
that'll do it. I actually am a little bigger.
Trish!
I'm too stubborn for this. No.
She's filling just all 3 rolls at the same time.
Multitasking.
Give me 1
Ever-loving
second.
flower.
I need to adjust the UI thing. I'm actually gonna make my debuffs a little bigger, which I usually do, but I just hadn't on this
Yeah, because I blasted mine into fucking 1,000,000%. I was like, why can't I see anything? Where is it going? Did it automatically reset? But nope.
The people
Oh my
with the
God.
chain will get 2 debuffs immediately.
Yeah.
There's G always staring at people's debuffs. You're a healer, I would expect that.
I was like, I know I'm supposed to count to 5. Where is it?
Yeah, that would have been really bad if you didn't have that later, because debuffs really matter later between red and blue. But you can also just look at your party list and realize what you have.
Yeah. I mean, I was just looking for it in the normal spot. I was like, where? And I mean, it would have been a freaking miracle for me to get there. But anyway.
That part actually isn't that far into phase 2. 1, 2,
Ooh.
Just let us know whenever you get your debuffs settled.
Oh, me? Oh, I did.
I'm just going to do a ready check just in case anyway. Okay, cool. East 3.
I check.
I'll freeze.
West.
Ooh, red. Oh no. I should have looked both ways and I've seen a rabbit coming my way.
Murder bunny. It's like, why is everybody dead? Was it me? Did I kill everyone?
In this particular instance, you killed me.
Oops.
Look away.
I saw that there was someone else on my side who was gonna drop the AoE, so I tried to
Out.
en avant my ass.
Darn. I was gambling with server 6 and I still got hit.
Time for murder already.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh, whoa. That's still not.
first one? Is that?
I can't.
Okay,
I can't
next
figure
maybe
out.
the first one, then the second one.
I can't figure out what the shape is if it's a triangle.
I saw an hourglass at first, so I'm like, okay, cool, I don't have to move, and but apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, there wasn't a tether going to 1.
I was supposed to be there.
And then adjustments happened, and the triangle basically rotated 90 degrees.
But also
Oh,
gets
wait,
lost. I
Zenich.
mean, it's just part of the thing.
Oh wait, what?
Zenich is these things.
Oh no!
No, I followed with the
Huh.
the ready thing, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, did you get a Pokeball?
Funky.
All these double leaves.
I find it funny that Dark Knight is the fastest tank, even though they have a giant sword.
3.
It makes you fast like Spite.
Now free.
South.
Oh. I know it sounds like she's saying you imbeciles, but she's saying such insolence.
Little column A, little column B.
I always heard such instance.
Because if you turn off the music, she like growls such, so she's like, such insolence.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh yeah, I guess I heard insolence.
Impudence, my bad.
Impudence, that's it, yeah. Oops, oh, I got hit by that. My bad. That is not far enough away. Dancer failed to get to Narnia.
Using a pretzel.
Okay,
Oh hey. Cool.
check your tether. Send it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not be there.
Oh.
Because you're getting an extra stack of light by being in the tower with me.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to. I thought I saw 2 balls in it. Oh.
No, you don't. You're not in the tower for that part if you have an orb. You're only in the tower if you have a chain. If you have an orb, you need to be directly south, east, west, or north.
Perfect.
And yes, I realized in my moment of explaining to Zenich that I completely forgot to back off. Like, you'll notice whenever the towers spawn, they have a little line of light from 1 to 4 that denotes how many people need to be in that tower for it to be successfully soaked. If you're with me, it's not soaking properly.
East. 3. East west.
Keep running. Keep running.
I got you that time.
That's perfectly acceptable. You can stack splash monsters.
Yeah, true. I see. I get what killed you before.
Just keep running. Yeah,
Because I went ahead of you. Yeah, and then you were running into my puddles.
Yeah, we ran into each
bad.
other the last time.
The light shall usher peace.
Away. Out.
Oh, she.
Raise on.
One of them. Ooh, I took a cone.
Oh, someone took my orb. Thank you.
Oh.
It broke.
Yeah, I got the 5 stacks somehow. Because it was my body that exploded.
The cones weren't baited properly by the orb people. Because for some reason I took an orb. I took a cone.
I think I keep forgetting which tower I need to be inside for and which tower I need to be outside for.
You're going to start on 4 every time.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
pretty
like
cool.
the whole... Am I on the inside of the tower or am I on the outside of the tower? I keep forgetting which is which.
You're basically, for the first tower, if you have the chains, you're going to be standing in the middle. Because if you're in the middle, you should be straight in the middle of the markers. And the people with the orbs should be on the diamonds, which are even closer. I'm sorry if I'm bad at explaining.
You are fine. I'm just simply terrible at explaining in general.
Let me grab a drink while everybody's BRB.
Okay, I'm back to.
I am also back. think that's everyone. Oh, Trish. Everybody getting the DC today. We lost Trish.
Oh no.
Well, she's hard DC.
Whole shebang.
Darn it, we're not our Graha's right now, we can get her back. Oh, her computer froze. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. T-Ren just G-posing. So Lombax has a question to get us some conversation started while we wait for Trish. He says, what do we think of the pixel remasters of Final Fantasy that they're doing?
Oh, I heard about those.
I haven't seen that. I think I've heard
Haven't
about
played
it.
them.
I haven't seen it.
So I've been playing it a little bit.
Which
I
one?
know I've been just bouncing between all three of them. I have the remaster, the 3D remaster of 3 that came out for 3DS, or the
Yeah.
regular DS, and I enjoyed that one. The original one is quite different in terms of story. What is
I never played
someone
the
always-
original.
I didn't get too far in 1. I know that Fox really enjoys it. It's based on the Game Boy Advance version of the game, but from what I've played, I'm very impressed by some of the backgrounds in the game and the water. Like, it's not entirely pixel. You can tell that
Oh,
they've
that's cool.
touched up a little bit, but the characters, especially in Final Fantasy II, they touched up the pixels so they look more like. I
That
guess,
was
welcome
look it
back.
up. Don't hate me, but I've never played like any of the original Final Fantasies. I started on 8.
I
It's fine.
didn't play any of the first 3 until recently. And honestly, with the Pixel remasters coming out, I'd highly suggest doing it, because it's on phone and PC right now, I think. I don't think it's on Switch. But...
I started playing 6, and then I didn't save for a very, very long time, and then I died, and I got really angry.
Oh,
I didn't want to redo everything, so I just stopped playing.
They're releasing 4 through 6 at some point, too. Sometime this year. They just released 1, 2, and 3 at the same time.
Oh, nice.
But they will do 4, 5, and 6. So if you haven't played any of the games before 7, like most people that are recently getting into Final Fantasy haven't,
I have
would
a
suggest
bad
it.
habit. Sorry, I have a bad habit of not finishing up games. I'll always get to the last dungeon and like, you know what? It's fine, and then just not continuing.
Oh, no.
I would like to do 5 again, because I played 5 whenever I was in high school, I think.
Yeah.
But I was borrowing it from a friend, and one day they were just like, I want my Final Fantasy V back, and I was literally on Atamos or something right before X-Death, and I was so upset. I was about to finish the game.
I was always more of a Shining Force fan. I didn't get into Final Fantasy for a while.
I got a friend with a hacked Xbox that had all these games on it, so we just played that in his basement. It was pretty fun.
Fox actually pointed out something interesting to me, because you know how Final Fantasy XIV is basically an amalgamation of all the other Final Fantasies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's stream sharing Final Fantasy 1, and he goes into this cave really early on, and he talks to an NPC. The NPC's name is Matoya, and she's a sage.
Oh.
And he went quiet for a second. He said, "Ziv, can you tell me what the song is?" And I listened. I was like, "Is that the Mushroomery?" That's literally the song that plays in Matoya's cave in 14.
Oh, it was from that far back?
Yeah,
Wow.
Matoya is a Final
I know
Fantasy
that
1
song,
character,
'cause
and
that's,
her song is where she is in 14 or Final
I knew
Fantasy
I
1.
recognized her shape and the brooms.
Yep, the brooms are there
I
too.
think I should be good
Yep.
now. I hope.
There's also I think there's a Legend of Zelda reference in the
Final
first
Fantasy
town?
1, yeah. In the first town, you go to a gravestone. It says, "Here lies Link."
Yeah.
Aw.
All right, we're good.
It should be good,
Okay.
I hope.
He is literally living on the edge.
T-Ran, this isn't SOS. We're not on the edge right now. But I've been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy II prominently. I say that as I am just literally in the very first mob area, and I'm just leveling up my characters because they made a huge mistake with that leveling system.
I've played a bit of 4, but like I've played the remaster that's like on my iPhone.
Yeah, I played that when I was a lot younger, and I actually beat that one. I couldn't tell you anything about it, just everyone dies at the end, and I'm fully expecting this in Endwalker.
Oh, well, I haven't
My
finished
heart
it
can't
yet,
handle
so
that.
spoiler.
Wait.
A big issue that I'm finding with it though is like because it's on my phone. I'll fight backwards. Because it's on my phone, it's something that like I'll pick up it or play while I was waiting for the bus in the olden days of going places. And like put down and not play for a while, and then like pick up sometime later, and it would be like I'm in the middle of I need to get to some place, but I don't know where that place is.
That's my problem
And, like,
with Opera Omnia right now.
Yeah, newer games kind of like lead you by the nose, and they say like, oh, did you forget where you are? This is like the thing that you're going to do. Like the quest tracker that we have up in the upper right hand corner. And I didn't used to be dependent on that, but I am now. Plus, I think like when I was younger, I binged games more, so there wasn't really time to forget where I was and what I was doing. But when you put something down for months, then of course you don't remember what you were in the middle of doing.
Oh yeah. Because you always have so much time on the school bus, for example.
Yeah.
Back when I played Final Fantasy 3.
Did I spoil Final Fantasy 4 for you, Gwen?
You spoiled it for me.
It's more of a
No,
meme
it's
than
done
truth, I'll say that.
Alright, I figured, because I know there's a sequel.
There's a sequel. It's a meme about everyone dying. And since Endwalker is gonna focus, is gonna be primarily Final Fantasy IV related, I'm like, everyone's gonna die a fake death.
Well, don't spoil any more for me.
Nah.
Especially if it's like Endwalker speculation spoilers. Okay.
Speculation.
God, I'm already at 3 stacks. It doesn't seem-
Get-
oh,
get
my
inside the
orb
ring.
popped.
Okay, then cones. Okay, now 3 people can go. Eh.
Nope.
I think my orb popped too early, and
Yeah,
it
that's alright.
probably popped on everyone else.
Well, how's it going?
Every time. Tank privilege.
Sorry, I don't know if that was because my positioning was wrong, or if someone else was out of place and like ate my orb.
I didn't quite see what happened there.
Me neither. It was just like a lot of light, and then I tried to run away with my orb, and I didn't have an orb anymore.
We're gonna get an IRL as soon as to not be blinded.
Right, no one sees what happens during Light Rampant. We just know it goes wrong. I'll be honest, whenever I'm progging this, I need people in the chat to tell me what happens because I can't see what's going on. I'm too busy looking at where my tether is.
Good point. Yeah, we could play it back later, find out what happened.
Do a play-by-play. You know?
Like,
All
half
I
the
know is
reason
that
why I
the
was
cones looked. The first set of cones looked a bit weird during that.
We have 3 people streaming, get the squad stream going, and then we'll be able to have all the angles and see who misstepped by pixel.
I want to do that one day. It's just like have like streaming from like 8 different perspectives.
Oh,
Like
man.
in one stream?
Yeah.
Like you watch one video and it has like 4 screens on it?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Oh, I don't even freaking know. I wonder if you'd have
I
to
just
like.
want people to see my keybinds. No, don't worry, nothing's wrong.
That thing? Is that possible? I've never heard that. Squad streaming?
Yes,
Isn't there like like kind of like a multi?
there is multi-Twitch as like a website, I think. But you can like
Yeah.
do official squad streams or something. I don't know how it works, but I've heard of them.
I'm not sure how it works either, but I've heard of it. East. 2, 3.
I'll freeze.
East, west. Oh, I got clipped by both. Oh well.
The last shall usher in peace.
Away. Out. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. I'll roll with it. Senior Prezzo.
Seems to be a boss.
That looked like a weird triangle.
Yeah, that was a triangle.
It was.
Was?
Yeah.
So we only had it on 3 people?
No, it means
No, I
that
think, like-
someone was in the same circle as somebody else.
Oh.
Yep.
No, nobody on 3 had one.
Yeah. I noticed, but I didn't want to jam the comms.
I mean, if you notice something like that that's gonna wipe us, I would say call it out.
1 second, Tyrion has to phone.
You're right.
Have a phone call.
Funnily enough, I also have to take care of a quick phone call because I just hear my phone vibrating, so I need a moment.
Buzz.
Oh, I feel like I should get a phone call too, just so I'm not left out.
Dude, I keep getting spam phone calls from the same number.
Let's just call each other and have fun.
I keep missing phone calls lately.
What do you mean? We're in a phone call right now.
It's true.
Ring, ring, hello. It's the 21st century.
Hi.
But like, what I do whenever Light Rampant comes out is that whenever the debuffs all stack on people, I wiggle to see what tether I have.
I've taken care of that phone call.
Oh my god.
But which also means, after
friend watching
this
the stream
poll, I
actually
may need
called
a
me.
few minutes
Okay.
after. So, yeah.
Do we want to reset the instance anyway? We only got like 35 minutes left.
I mean, I guess we may as well. If that's the case, then I'll be a few minutes before I'm ready again.
I mean, that's fine. Won't stay much longer than 30. It's unfortunate, but...
I don't know if Lethal is still helping Sam.
Well, one way to find out if I, like, randomly poke his stream, or Sam's stream, I mean. But there is still a call there, so, probably still likely.
Oh no.
I hope he is okay,
That's
otherwise.
somewhat important, T-Run.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam is going through, E5 normal right now, so
Oh,
probably
so
still
he
gonna be a
started tier
while.
2? Yeah.
Yep.
So does T have to go?
I think he's deciding on whether or not he wants to go look for his dad.
Been looking for mine for years. Yep.
Okay. I mean, that depends on...
I guess given the amount of people that probably saw us to like BRB and AFK and such, I think this is probably
think so.
a good spot
Alright.
to stop.
Yeah. I'll probably keep streaming for a little bit. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll keep streaming.
I mean, I just have to BRB for like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But
And then,
yeah.
well, she has to leave
Yeah.
after a little bit, so it's up to you guys if we want to make a party finder.
Let's see. What time is it for me? Not bad. How much longer do you guys want to go for? I just don't know what time zones y'all are in.
I mean, I'm getting a little sleepy, so I mean, I'm Eastern time zone, but also I tend to be a bit of a wimp with staying up late, and like I don't go to bed until around midnight, which is 3 hours from now. But there's a certain point in the evening where like you're just not gonna get the best performance out of me if
fair.
I'm like progging content, you know.
That's fair.
So like I could do something like PvP or roulettes. But I can feel that my head's starting to get foggy, so I don't know if I'm really gonna be a stellar A+ student from here on out.
I don't know. What do we want to do?
We'll
In that
follow
case,
the lead.
I will have to BRB for like a couple minutes.
What can we do with 6 people?
Ooh.
Or
They updated the gathering log. It gets
they
a lot
did?
more specific now. When you click on something that's like, where do I find this in the world? And it's like Dimwald, and then like you used to click on that and it would just open up a map of like the fringes, you know, and you'd have to figure out for yourself
Yeah.
where Dimwald is. And now it goes right to like the gathering node.
Yeah.
It says
Oh, that's cool.
right here in Dimwald.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
I think I remember that
Oh, no,
being
no,
like
it does now
a
say
blip on
specifically
the
where the nodes
patches?
are. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's just this is the first time that I've gone gathering since that was updated.
Well, what about... Does anyone want to do any mount farms or dragon farms or anything?
I can do whatever.
Same.
Just a suggestion. I don't know what everyone has or is interested in.
I basically have nothing.
I only need 2 more dragons if we're doing.
I don't even know what that is.
Let me educate you, sir.
Show me your ways, oh wise one. That is indeed a dragon.
It is indeed a dragon. And there are many like it, but this is one is mine.
Dragon farms. I was thinking dogs.
I
Black
do need
Diablos,
2
is that
more
you?
dogs.
Estinian, is that you?
I'm honestly not up to date right now on some of the early Shadowbringers extremes.
As in, like, you don't remember
Like-
them, or you're not geared for them, or...
Like I've never done them, so I've
Oh.
never looked up the Titania,
Fuck it, let's teach.
Vothri. Like I've done a bit of Hades, but I haven't cleared that yet.
Oh, I bet I don't even have those unlocked.
Have you finished
Oh.
Shadowbringers?
Yes.
Then yes. Go to the Crystarium and go to the main gate in the Crystarium. You'll find the Minstrelling Wanderer. He'll give you everything.
Oh, that guy.
There.
If he sings to me one more time.
Oh, but this isn't the same guy. This is a different guy. He's from a different world.
Oh, I know,
Yeah,
he's
he's
assured
really
me as
different.
such. But I don't trust him.
It's Yoshi P.
Soken's 4 parallel universes ahead of me.
Also, have you done the weapon series?
Oh right, Ruby. I haven't done Ruby either.
Ruby, Diamond,
Yeah.
Sapphire, Emerald.
I was working on that. I've done regular Ruby. I
Yeah.
assume that unlocks Extreme Ruby.
Yeah, you need to go to the locks and go to the.
You talk to a guy with the statue head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and... Okay, so I did that, yeah. I haven't done Sapphire yet, which is solo, I know.
Yeah, so that's basically we have the option of the story, extremes, or Ruby. Which my Graha has all of the story ones, with the exception of SOS and all of the weapons.
I'm just missing Ruby and SOS.
Oh, spotlight. What give? What do I have in return? Surprise trade. Then I always gotta sit here and go, what? From my retainer. Then I'll give you something my retainer gave me. When I say finish Shadowbringers, have you finished base Shadowbringers? Have you gotten all the way down to the end of the story?
Well, I'm done.
Oh,
The
okay.
story.
So you could pick up SOS as well. That's 5 out of 7 raids.
Nice. I keep saying nice because I don't know the abbreviations for anything. What's SOS?
Seed of Sacrifice.
Seed of Sacrifice.
With Elidibus.
Nailed it. Gotcha.
You guys want to do Hades? I mean, yeah, I don't have the clear on that yet, but I've done most of it. I might be rusty on it because it's not something I farmed.
We're apparently going from E8S to farming Shadowbringers mounts, so... Or getting clears for people that need Shadowbringers mounts. So the question is, which one are we doing? I have none of the extreme markers anymore.
No, I don't either.
I say I do, but I actually don't know if I do.
I have only savage markers now.
I wish there wasn't a limit on that. I wish
know,
you could
it's
just
so
like
dumb.
save them indefinitely.
Yes, I do have Hades markers. I've been saving them for when my friend eventually asked me to help him clear these.
So we need to
It's a hell of
clear...
a...
Well, I guess we need to clear all of them for Zenich, but we can do Hades, and I guess we gotta teach Titania and Innocence too.
Is that something you could just like teach me on the fly?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's do it then.
Man,
Yeah, they're pretty easy.
I got my dragons. There's no. They're. I've done these 10 million times. I can teach them. And if
Start
we
with
do-
Titania then.
You want to start with
Do
Titania?
something new. Yeah, sure.
Something easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just work
Work
our
our
way
way
up.
up. Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Who-
Party like it's 2019.
Got Mishka, Tony. Okay.
Hit me up with that Old Town Road. I can't believe that was actually 2 years ago already. My lord.
Hmm. The last year didn't count.
You're right.
God, that hits me when people ask me like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "Wait, give me a second." I can do the math, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's really funny.
Because the last year didn't count.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think this year counts either.
Or,
It's pretty close to not counting.
yeah. But like, we'll all need to subtract 2 years from our age.
my FC is just a bunch of crickets. I know what Lethal's doing, so...
Cricket, cricket. There we go, I unlocked some extremes. I remember that my friend and mentor had told me that they don't make you do the thing to finish the quest, or they don't give you a quest for it anymore. Because I had hit like End of Heavens where I had all these extra extreme quests. I was like, well, no one's going to do these.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Shadowbringers, it's just... You just unlock it, there's no quest relating to it.
Huzzah.
Okay, I guess no one cares. Everybody is helping Sam there.
Is that Samham?
Samhan, yeah.
Sam ham and cheese.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Yeah. See if I can
Where?
grab anybody to come help us.
Idling for a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna grab a little something to fill me up.
ERB.
Oh, nobody I can really drag on my friends list. So I guess we're doing Party Finder. I see one dancing plague that has 3 people already in it.
back.
Welcome back. I have a sim party finder. We'll see if we get anybody.
All right.
Because right now nobody has responded in the FC chat.
Fair enough. I was making jokes, and apparently my girlfriend's mother really needed to hear my impression of the Jacques Hammer. Supposed to the jackhammer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I've had my roof worked on for the past 3 days, and it's bugging the shit out of me, honestly. It's so loud. It's all for a good cause, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. I remember whenever someone shared that Jacques hammer and I was just dying laughing. It's like anything, I just like tagged you in it.
Man, I really need to get into my settings and fuck around sometime, because like I'm just looking between like your stream and my setup. I'm just like I haven't touched much, so like the names and things are all what they were when they started, and yours are all purple.
Yeah, well, I have purple for friends, green for party members, and then mine is either blue or red depending on what character I'm playing as.
Aw. Yeah, and I can see the orange for other shit too.
I changed it to orange because I hated going on the quest where it was like you need to find that one little thing you need to interact with, and I could never find it, especially in Ishgard, because the white just blends in, so I made it orange so I could see.
Bright, red and orange. That's all I got, but it's mine.
I don't have much, but it's mine.
Bonk.
Don't mind my
Yeah, I'm also going to build a much cleaner second HUD for doing extremes and shit, because obviously I have a bunch of open stuff of like, oh, challenge log and friends lists and A through compass.
Yeah,
Much of
when
my
I-
has it on the side.
When I learned how to
Welcome back.
collapse my hotbar, it's like the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that where you can press a button and it changes your hotbars to
Yep,
new shit.
and I can hide that.
Fancy.
So I have us already in Party Finder because
Okay. Wait, how did you do that if I'm a botanist?
it just says you know that you can't go in as a botanist, right? And I'm like, yeah, and it just opens it. There's Cross.
Cross.
I can remake it since you're here now.
You want? I'm gonna go back to botaning.
You can botanize in a second. There we go.
Botanization.
Okay, we just need one tank, and so does the other party, but they're a loot farm, so. So are we, since Cross is asking me, he's like, oh, I'll stay for about 5 runs. I'm like, I don't think we're farming. I think we're just clearing extremes right now.
And that's one run.
Is that what we're doing? We're just getting the clears out of the way so that we can farm later? And people can
Sure.
join in Party Finders?
I guess.
I don't mind. I have them all cleared. I just need a couple dragons.
I don't mind farming if, like, do you think is it going to be that easy and quick like that?
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to clear that reliably that, like, you're going to teach me this from scratch and it's going to be a clear?
Yep.
All right.
If everybody else knows what they're doing, 2 people is not a problem.
I love the confidence.
I've taught people from scratch before. I've taught Lethal how to do E8S, and he almost cleared, like, on his first lockout, without looking at anything. Completely blind run.
Oh, that's very hot. Also, I apologize if I crunch into the mic, but I'm also not that sorry.
I mean, I'm not sorry, I'm the one streaming.
It's the crunching 4.
Pop-Tarts?
Pop
Hell yeah.
I mean, I have egg rolls here that I haven't even bitten into, and I know those are gonna be noisy.
Hello.
We should just all crunch at once. Get out of the way with it.
One good crunch.
Let's have a solid 30 seconds of crunching.
I feel bad because I know Lunar really wanted to be in here, but he's AFK. Oh,
News you lose.
T-Ran found his father. He was upstairs.
Yay.
Wow,
Oh, okay.
really?
That's
Got
good.
lost.
I wonder if the pro streamers like exclusively eat foods that aren't crunchy.
Right. But then you still get smacking noises.
Hmm.
A top quality microphone, you know? Or that mute button.
Mute button
Alright,
would be handy.
I'm gonna close the party finder so T-Ran can get in.
Hell yeah. Alternatively, if you just don't stop talking and shoot with your mouth open. I'm
Ultimate,
sure that works equally well.
ultimate smacking.
I think that would improve the situation.
That
It's
is
like a
an
step
option.
down, not a yeah.
So if we move
I
on,
just said
to-
alternatively. I didn't say what happened.
if we move on to SOS or the weapons, I'm probably gonna switch to Graha just in case. But for the everything else, I'll be Farina.
In case of what? Is
Arena.
it like loot that you need on some?
Yeah,
On what
I need
everything
those
else?
4.
Gotcha. Well, I'm much more comfortable with the later extremes actually than the earlier ones.
The earlier
Yes,
ones
that's
are
all
so
at
easy.
farm. I mean,
Especially
hopefully they
with-
should be. I know it's like it's something that I should have learned by now. I should have cleared by now. I should have done by now. I'm sure it's like not as intimidating as it needs to be if I have like diamond weapon on clear. It's just like when I hit 80, I was it was still in like the 5.2 patch, like kind of a couple of months before 5.3 dropped. So like all the stuff that was earlier than that, I didn't bother to do. I just like jumped right into what was current at the time. and
Yeah,
kept
that's why I'm
moving forward
excited
there.
for the new expansion, because I obviously hit 80 in this latest patch, so I'm stuck with gonna learn 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. But if I do when Endwalker done, get that done, I'll be able to go through less difficult content with everyone else.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
this will be the
the-
first time that I get to experience like a whole expansion alongside everyone else when
Yeah.
it's like new and fresh.
I came in at the tail end of 5.0. and I hit Shadowbringers during 5.1, so they added Hades right whenever I finished, somewhere around there. So I've actually been here almost the entire time, but it doesn't feel like it.
I guess like I started playing kind of soon after Shadowbringers, like, you know, 5.0 came out. And it's strange to think of now, like how new everyone was to Shadowbringers when I first started playing, because I just felt like that is something that was super old and everyone had been playing it for a very long time. And like I started playing in, I think, late July of 2019. No, wasn't it? So, I mean, Shadowbringers hadn't even been out for a month yet. Or was it August? No, I think it was actually very late July. But it took me like almost a year. It might have been August. Either way, it was like it had been out for a month or two. And I finished Shadowbringers, I want to say May of 2020. But I forget if that's the date when I finished Shadowbringers or if that's the date where I caught up to current content.
Yeah, I
It's
had.
that tea.
Welcome
Tea is
back.
back. Glad you found your father in his own house, in his own home, showering. Okay, so I'm still unsure if we're just farming this or if we're clearing, just getting the clears out of the way for people so they can farm later. But we're gonna start with, we're basically gonna go in order. So we're gonna start with Titania. And I think there are 2 people in here that haven't cleared Titania.
One.
Was it me and who else?
Zenich.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not gonna be a problem.
Wait, who is Zenich's character?
Arim.
Is that... Oh, okay.
I'm used to off taking Titania, so I can do that if needed.
Right.
Take all the tethers.
Hoping someone has marks for this. I have no extreme marks anymore. Graha does, Farina does not.
Well, I apparently still have the way marks for Diamond Weapon and SOS, but
I'm sorry.
don't
I
think I
I-
have the others. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
I
I
have for
apparently
Hades
still
and Emerald.
I apparently still have Hades after looking at this again. I was like, oh, I didn't realize I still have this. I guess I still have the cheese spot after all.
I call the fairy she's.
Trying to remember
Titania
why.
actually
why,
is day.
why do I still have
I know they say they, but I'm all like, that's got
Oh,
a
12
dress, it's
marks.
got feminine voice, it has boobs. I'm calling it she.
Well,
Some of them
gender
bags.
presentation is not gender identity.
It's a video game, I don't care. I can see it how I want to see it.
What are we talking about?
Fairies.
Titania's pronouns.
Oh yeah. Titania's like a title, like James Bond.
And then
That's it.
Onlot actually showed themselves and I'm all like, can't tell. But whenever Ravi is done botanizing, we
Oh,
should
I'm
go.
sorry. Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm ready. I didn't know you were waiting on me. I'm sorry.
Nah.
I was obsessed with Gwen's heavy metal white mage.
T-Ren's like, I wear a dress. And he's like, T-Ren, you have your pronouns on Twitter.
Maybe Titania has their pronouns on Twitter. You don't know. You don't follow Titania on Twitter.
Lobotomizing? What's going on?
Lobotomizing. I said botanizing and he goes lobotomizing.
Oh. Man, I don't listen for like 2 seconds. Things get weird.
I'm lobotomizing some plants.
Okay, I believe all we need are clock spots in groups of 1 and 2, I think. Or is it just clock spots? 1 and 2, yeah.
Is there groups? Yeah. It's been a very long time since I've done this one.
There's groups for the flame ring, right?
Yep. For those who have not gotten the dragon yet, I hope you like this song.
I love it. Very dramatic.
Melee's in the back, ranged in front, healers on the side, tanks north and south.
Okay, I can be a melee, I guess. Wait, no.
No,
Oh,
but
I'm a tank. I can't be a tank.
I'm not listening to it because I gotta focus on my stream, but I'm sure they're having a blast.
Oh, I've heard
I
the
mean,
song
I saw Novak tweet something from a stream earlier. I'm like,
They clipped
dang.
something.
Yeah, I clicked something, and like a lot of laughter, and I was like, you guys.
Okay, if anyone has the marks.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Oh boy.
Yep, they are in Ifruda. Or watermelon.
Let me see if I can remember. Rank 1-4. Is it way out there in Narnia? I think so, right?
The other ones, yeah, I think for the puddles or whatever.
Okay. Your clock spots correspond to the marks. The people on the sides are going to be the cardinal marks. The people on the corners, the inner cardinals, are going to be the inner cardinal marks. Actually, no, in this fight, the DPS are the ones on the cardinal spots because they need to be in.
Wait, are we? 'Cause I always went to one of the corners when I was doing this way back when.
Yeah, because DPS need to stay so they can get their uptime.
Oh, well,
The ranged and the melee
sometimes.
go out, or the ranged and the healers go out.
Oh,
So I actually
Yeah,
need
it
to
makes
get
sense.
rid of that. So the tanks, I believe the tanks are up front.
I mean, as long as I'm like on a cardinal spot, really.
Yeah, I think the tanks and the melee need to be somewhere on the cardinal, and then the ranged and the healers will be going out.
Like, I will still find like south, but whichever works.
So do either one of the red mages want to be the fake melee then? Because you have a melee phase, and you might want to be closer to the boss.
or I don't mind. Basically, when the bubbles come down, I just have to stand on one of the melee bubbles.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh wait, oh, okay, so... Okay, I'm confused. Ranged goes to the corners, is that what it is?
Yeah, ranged and healers are going to the corners when the bubbles spawn.
Alright. I was looking at it as I'm on a back corner, and therefore I
Oh,
must be
that's
the
right.
top.
Range usually went to the south corners and healers went to the north corners.
Okay, then Gwen, you and I should swap. Which is
Now I
exactly where we were
remember.
before. I'm sorry, I was confused. You guys had way too much faith in me.
I believe in everyone.
You can teach me this fresh, right?
Okay. There's a mechanic that she has. I don't remember any of the names. I just know that there's an in and out mechanic, and if anyone remembers it, please speak up. If
I don't. Sorry.
Phantom Rune.
Phantom
First
Rune,
one is
yes.
an out, and the one after the vine snapping is an in.
I think they're random.
Should be. The first one is usually the same, but I know that they tend to be random. Some people say look at her wings, but what
That's
I do
the-
is you look at the field. If it's a flash of purple, you're going out. If it's a flash of green, you're going in, and the ring is still prominent. So if you see the donut in the center of the arena, just get in. If you see a purple flash, then get out.
How are we handling the tethers?
So the healers and tanks will go north and DPS will go south. When I say north and south, I mean to either
Northwest,
northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast.
southeast.
So, and those are always going to go diagonally from each other. Whenever the water runes happen, just stand in your spot, and after that, go to your position in your stat groups of 1 and 2. Phase 2, the tanks will be handling everything. Just heal the tanks as they go through the first bit of tank problems.
There's the tethers in phase 2 of the tanks was doing that as
Yep.
well.
I'm taking all of them.
It takes the
Wonderful. I like not having to do those.
Yep. And then brambles are handled the exact same way that we're doing it in the first stage. You just gotta watch out which side is safe and not safe. We go in the center, and then it's the conal thing. The Crimson Lotus, which was the ice one. I think then it's add phase, which the first part, it always goes counterclockwise from east, northwest. Halfway through the second part of the add phase, it's still going to be split between healers and tanks on one side and DPS on the other side. You'll have to stand on the curly side of the vine that pops up and stand on the outside of the knockback marker so that you get knocked back to where the tether splits while not getting knocked off of the stage. And then after that, it's repeating mechanics. So we can just start and see where I need to explain some more. It doesn't help that I don't remember the names of any of the mechanics.
What's the worst that can happen?
Starting over.
Everyone dies.
Oh yeah, if you die in the game,
Since-
not in real life.
Since the new people are DPS, I'm gonna just mark myself with a danger Dorito. Okay.
Is that a 2D or 3D Dorito?
It's 2D because no matter which way you turn your camera, it's always the same.
3D Doritos really fast.
What happened?
Out. In phase 2, if that hits you, you're gonna get hysteria and probably walk off the stage. Block spots. Group stacks. Get in the center for brambles.
Except for the T, because he's got a tank cleave to take care of.
Everyone's alive.
Once the brambles establish, DPS goes south, healers and tanks go north. We're gonna go this way.
Craftsville Castle.
Okay.
Let's win.
Oh wow, we skipped that.
Yeah, we
Hook
skipped
or
something.
Phantom Room.
All the DPS, everyone except for the tanks, gather at south so that they can grab the tether faster.
Oi, mine.
She's already halfway dead.
Professionalism.
Okay, she's gonna need attention. Maybe.
Not yet. Not yet. Now. If you have a penny, thank you.
3 hits on T. We might just skip on straight to ad phase. This is going ridiculously fast.
Thank you for free damage.
Brambles.
TVN is just that
DPS,
good.
follow me. I moved too early, I'm an idiot. Okay, go to the center. Don't forget to turn her away.
Yeah, that's take cleave incoming.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep, there it is. She's going to skip. I've seen it skip before.
Yeah, it's usually around this HP threshold where she starts skipping. Unless...
Yep,
oh,
there it
yep,
is.
there it is. I'm taking the West Ad.
Mustard, puck, peas is the order.
Oh. See, grab the puck.
Grab puck, please. And spread them apart.
Oh,
They
snap.
need to be spread or they won't die.
Or unless... Did T accidentally grab both?
Maybe?
I think that...
Yeah.
Fuck.
There we go. Now puck. Now peas. Okay.
There we go.
Same order. Once mustard goes down and we start on puck, it's gonna be the brambles. DPS just need to follow me.
Bigger is better.
Moving on. Here come the vines. DPS this way. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
I thought
Hi, Ziv. How we doing?
What's up?
I got blown off while I was getting too greedy with that last ad.
There's people halfway on both sides. I'm like, what?
fine.
DPS goes south, tanks and healers go north. I was healing this last time.
Yeah, you were tethered to me, so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, up. YOLO.
Miss Rune, go to your clock spots. We're gonna figure out if it's in or out first, I'm sorry. In.
And
My bad, sorry. Now go to your clock spots. There's gonna be
Oh.
one spot open because of cross. Kill that ad.
I got.
Okay,
Dead.
group spots. stay.
Whoever has the other stack,
Goodbye that side.
things are burning!
2%?
Because one of the spots wasn't taken. Oh, killer!
Nope, my thing's off cooldown. Never mind.
Go, T, go.
1.1%.
Oh no, T.
T, don't jump. T, don't jump.
Trash!
Trash!
You can do it, I believe.
Oh!
Come on!
Oh.
Lunar, I tried to call you. You didn't answer. You were AFK.
Oh hey, it's the katana.
But yes, that's how confident I am. We can one clear
Kill
blind.
them. You're right, T.
That was exciting.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure how much I actually learned there.
I get hit by anything
Up,
until
someone
that last
follow.
fire room.
Nug Tug. Nug Tug has followed. Thank you, Nug Tug.
It's a great sword.
Alright, do you want to practice some more? Do you want to move on to a different fight?
I am confident in my ability to do Titania now. It seems
I am
like
not, but we can move on.
it seems like the speed at which we were clearing that was a benefit, and
Yeah.
When I
also a
first
little
do
bit
it-
of a detriment.
When I first did it, you would get past... You would nearly get enraged whenever I was first learning it, and now she melts really, really fast. You can't kill her before ad phase, because she skips, but you can kill her immediately after.
I'll learn it properly on my main, but now that I have, like, you know, been in there once, that gives me a foundation.
I remember how scary that ad phase was.
I remember back
God,
when
sometimes
it-
that phase
when,
is
like,
scary on
each-
normal.
When each DPS and healer would take one tether each. Oh man.
If you get Titania normal with, like, a group of sprouts, it's still pretty scary.
I've had to heal
Yes.
Titania normal
yeah.
with literally 6 sprouts, and that was the worst thing I've ever experienced in this game.
Yeah, I've done that, and I've come in as the second healer after the first healer dropped.
Hello, Nug Tug in the chat. Thank you very much for the follow. Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
Let's see. Okay, if we're not gonna do Titania again, then we're gonna do Innocence next, yeah?
Yes.
Innocence is a lot of just AoE dodging. There's not too much to explain with it. There's not even... Believe it or not, I don't think there's even any marks for Innocence. There's no position for it. You just kill him.
Oh.
Yeah, anything that was scary originally, we'll kill him before it's a thing.
Oh, thank you, Gillet. I forgot. Oh, Cross is one of my FC mates. Yeah.
Yep, that is a teapot member.
He carried me. We might...
I think I'm nearing the true endgame of glamour. I really gotta figure out what I want.
It's actually been so long since I did Innocence. Okay, good. He's giving me time to explain. There is a mechanic he does where 2 people will get one of the red arrows above your head. Those need to be taken northeast and northwest from the party. The party will generally be stacking middle south of the stage or just behind Innocence. Those will shoot out a line towards the player. And if done incorrectly, they will beam right back into the party.
So wait, how did you do it correctly?
All you do is if you get the two arrows, two people get an arrow above their head. If you get it, you're gonna go to the northeast or the northwest of the field, and once the arrow goes away, and the mechanic starts going after you, because I think it's a 2-line AoE. I think.
You talking about the spears?
Yeah,
falling down?
it goes towards you and then it splits off into either side once it hits the
Splits off
edge.
into 3 directions: north, west, and east.
Yeah, 3 directions. So if you're not standing in the correct spot, it's gonna go right back towards the party.
Yep. So 2 people go northwest, northeast, and then as soon as the spears start falling, you just get out of the way.
RP walk the whole time, oh my god. Yeah, Innocence is really chill. Like, it goes fast, but all it is just dodging AoEs. There's literally almost no coordination that has to happen. The only time where you really need coordination, we're probably going to skip. It's the star at the end.
I recently farmed this, and unless things are really going downhill, you'll skip those.
Yeah. Honestly,
Every time I'm gonna nail some really good backflips.
You can't fall off this stage, so sure.
Yeah. That's what I like to hear.
I've backflipped into his AoE before. And died.
That's just a rite of passage, right?
That's actually...
When there's no edges, it's the next best thing.
Yeah. Like, everyone says Titania is the easiest one, and I'm like, honestly, Innocence.
Yeah, I always thought Innocence was easier.
I always thought he was easier because there's no markers that need to be done, hardly any coordination. There's no you can't fall off. It's like, it's just dodging AoEs. Yes, I love this song.
Yes, I agree.
So excited to listen to it all over again.
Like, anytime I get Innocence in my mentor roulette, I'm so happy. The normal version is actually really fun, just because of the theming to it and everything going on.
I really gotta find some of these tracks and put them on Spotify or something.
Okay, we don't even need any marks, so just count
Yellow.
down when ready.
Give me a second, let me just blind
Murderize.
hold myself.
So everyone's stacked behind him, south if you're not thinking.
Isn't that crazy?
2 people are gonna get marks and you're gonna have to split off. Here comes the sword. Just line it out away from the party. And once it goes off, go in.
Oh, I did not do that fast enough. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be a little fast in this fight. But overall, it's really easy.
Well,
Oh,
it
look
didn't
at that
pop
guy.
Blackest Night.
Okay, here come the swords again.
But I wanted free damage.
Other way, Red. There you go. Those are gonna come back. Remember which way they're going. No, he's mine. Dear. They're rotating counterclockwise. Spread those along the edges.
Oh, it popped it. Cool.
They're gonna come back, so don't move too much. Laser stack.
Using reprisal. I'll take West Edge when we get there. Oh, I forgot it's turning this way.
Going clockwise, whoop. Add phase. Start with the Venery.
You mean
The
shame?
shame? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, shame-
do
it's shame
center
first. Thank you for free damage.
Hurt me, I dare you. Give me more shield. Didn't break my shield.
Boink.
Alright. When he teleports to the edge and you go to tone with your lives, just get to the edge perpendicular to him. Watch out, don't pop a star. Kill the edge. When he casts the next AoE, it's gonna pop all of them. Counterclockwise. Blue ones come back. On the edges. If we get to God Rays, it's going to be a little difficult for me to explain.
Wow, that did not even pop my Black Knight.
We're not getting the God Rays.
You know what? Sure.
Bring those to the edges. Don't pop the star.
That one got popped.
Did it for us.
Yay.
Done.
Yay.
Easy peasy.
All accessories.
God, I howled when his voice didn't change. Holy shit. Hmm.
I like how Lombax is like, innocence doesn't look very innocent to me. Oh boy, if only he knew. One day I am gonna do a stream, a series of streams where I just rehash Shadowbringers right before Endwalker.
Oh, that'd be good.
The first time I got to Innocence, oh no, he's hot.
Yeah. No, every time it does that cutscene where he transforms into Innocence, I'm like, I'm conflicted.
God, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh no, he's hot!
I remember when Zach and I were going through it like together. I was just like, both he and I were like, perish. As soon as that happened.
One of my favorite things that I've ever seen. Hello? Oh. One of my favorite things that I've ever seen is I got Innocence for Mentor Roulette, and one of the members in my party during the cutscene where he transforms went, "What? Your Vothri is evolving. Dun 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 da 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 da. Congratulations, your Vothri evolved into Innocence."
Oh my god.
And then one person went, "Your Vothri evolved into Bishi." That was my favorite thing ever. Okay, which
That's
one are
very
we
fun.
doing next? We have an option of Hades, which will take a little bit longer to teach. SOS will take a little bit to teach, or Ruby.
Dealer's choice.
Oh, I pick Ruby because I know SOS.
Because Cross does not know SOS. He wants to. I think T-Ren needs a clear too, but we can put it to a vote. So, like, type in chat which one y'all want to do. Oh, you have cleared it? Okay.
At SOS or Ruby?
SOS,
T.
Ruby, or Hades, I believe is what we're doing, yeah?
I'm fine with whichever.
Because someone needed to clear Hades, or are we farming Hades?
Oh, I guess I do need to clear Hades too.
I don't make decisions, you choose for me.
Time for Wipapalooza. That's basically all of these.
I guess Hades would be the next one going in order, and then
Yeah.
Ruby.
I'm just here concerned
Actually, hold
about-
on. It's
Oh, apparently, T went into the AFK channel.
Oh,
Or I guess probably because Discord booted into that.
got pushed.
Rip.
Unfortunately, I think it's time for me
Discord,
to
why you
go.
like this?
It's my bedtime.
it's your bedtime?
Yeah, it's my bedtime.
Oh,
But thank you
gotta
so
go.
much for pulling me along. I had a great time.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me know anytime and we'll teach you some more extremes. We don't need to be on stream or anything. Just let me know and I'll get a party together.
Hell yeah. I didn't even have any idea this was going to be a stream, but until you said it the first time, but
No,
here we are.
I try to stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays mostly whenever I'm off.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for everyone for helping out and carrying me through, and I definitely didn't fuck up on the light part at all.
Dude, light rampant fucking sucks. Don't worry about it. It takes a bit to understand it.
See, for the meteor markers, I was staring at the orb spinning. I was like, "There's at least 2 on these, right?" I didn't realize there's the big yellow spots on the ground that indicated exactly how many people needed to be
Yeah,
there.
first one is always 1 person, second one's always 2 people, and the last one I think requires 4 people.
Yep, 4.
Yeah. Whoever doesn't have the 4th stack, yeah. Whew. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna head out.
Yup, have a good night, Sanich. I'm so
There you
glad we
go.
got to play with you.
Absolutely. Until next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
I wonder if Lunar is in the chat and if he wants to learn extremes right now.
Nope, he is with Sam right now.
Sam?
Yeah.
Are we done? Because it looks like they are helping Sam.
Yep.
How many spots do they have open?
I think last I checked
9-minute queue
they
is 6 people?
Well, actually, it's what's it called? Wait, yeah, that's 6 people currently.
What are they doing?
Edens. They're part
Eden
of their
normals.
Wow.
It's like someone's going through them for the first time, so.
So when I was taking Lunar and Tsubasa, we were getting instant queues because healers.
Yeah, I would guess that they must be missing a tank and healer, or like 2 tanks, 2 healers. Waiting for DPS.
What?
Crazy.
Yeah, because Sam is a gunbreaker main, so he's one of the tanks.
So we can probably just split apart here, but Trish, I know I promised I'd take you into some Edens.
Am I in the right state of mind to resume savages at this time?
That's up to
you. Like, I know I need gear, but I also want to finish my roulettes for the day on Graha, but
feel free to go ahead.
I feel so conflicted right now.
Is what I think I'm mostly in need of E11S things. I know you said you need Umbra things. I think I'm pretty much done with Umbra.
I still need E11 things myself, but I'm just like, what do I feel like doing? Or should I probably just like take a breather for a bit, and come back? I don't know. I feel so conflicted right now.
I think I'm a little too tired to do E11S or anything savage right now.
I mean, I'm assuming because we finished, Eden like an hour ago, so I was just trying to see, if there was anything else we could do. But I know Savage isn't exactly the coolest thing for most people, so and T-Ren wants to go help out with Sam, and if Trish wants to go off and do roulettes on Crystal, then I'll call it here.
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all coming. That kind of skirted since we had some people get stolen, so, but it's alright. Next time we will see about doing Eden again next week. We'll see who we can grab. So thank y'all for coming. I'll try to stream next Tuesday for sure. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming late at night any day except for Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe I'll be bored.
What's your stream name so I can link it in my chat?
It's Zivaline.
Telling all my streamers about when you're gonna stream. Okay, so that is Zivaline, and I am Reavy Nevermore.
Yeah.
My channel is Reavy_Nevermore.
Yeah, if you can link it in the live streams, then I'll add you to my auto host.
In the channel on Discord?
Yeah.
Yep, I linked it in there.
Nice. I like to auto host all my friends.
Cool.
I'll even auto host Sam. So, actually, rating is not a thing I can do until I'm an affiliate, right? Or can I?
No, you can. I
can. I can't do it.
I'm brand new.
Sam isn't one of my.
I'm still baby. I'm a baby streamer. Yeah, you can only raid people who are streaming at the moment.
Well, I'll have to get Sam's information at some point. Otherwise, I would throw everyone in his direction. Let's see.
It's posted in the CJ promotion channel.
It is. I want to see if I can do that.
I'm still working out my schedule. I know I'm going to be doing Wednesdays at 7 when we do this, and then I'm still trying to feel out how I feel about Thursdays and how I feel about Mondays. So right now, I'm like, I'll be streaming Wednesdays at 7, and then probably like either Thursdays or Mondays at 7, and at some point I will probably solidify that and pick one or the other. Or I guess both if I'm feeling ambitious, but yeah, right now I'm settled on Wednesdays, and we'll see about Mondays and Thursdays.
Alright, if nobody else has anything to plug, if nobody else has anything to say or request, I'm gonna yeet everyone over at Sam so we can enjoy his progress. thank y'all so much for coming, all the viewers, all the people that came and played with us. I really appreciate y'all. Be safe, love yourself, love each other, and I hope to see y'all next time. Yeet to Sam.
Y'all.
Well, I'm gonna hop out and then maybe do some PvP. So, thanks so much, guys. That was really fun, and hopefully next week we will prog beyond Light Rampant, and maybe I will remember the rest of the fight. Maybe we can actually discuss what to do about ads, and maybe I'll remember what all that fake and real stack and spread stuff is about. So I'm very rusty on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
You can always study.
All right, cool. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, y'all.